Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for joining me for another Seasons of Life Therapy Talk with Nay. Today is Monday, April the 13th, 2020. Hopefully you guys are doing well, practicing your self-soothing techniques and keeping yourself busy and focused. Today's topic of discussion is going to be protecting your peace. I got a lot of great feedback from last week's video. Thank you guys so much. I answered all the questions that I got in the comments, the emails, the text messages. Thank you guys for hitting your girl up, and we gonna do this thing together. So I definitely appreciate all the love and feedback. So today, kind of like I did last week, I'm going to break the conversation down into three main points. And again, it's about protecting your peace, which is so very important. The first part of this is going to be ignore. Just because something has affected you emotionally does not mean that it requires a response. Easier said than done, I know, but it's going to be very important for you in regards to protecting your peace to ignore negativity. If someone says something or does something to you that you don't agree with, something in the media may be affecting you, maybe even a loved one that you feel like you need to kind of distance yourself from, ignore it, guys. Everything doesn't need an argument. Someone voicing their opinion that may be different from yours doesn't need an argument. Maybe someone in your life that's kind of struggling with some things of their own, taking it out on you. The best thing for you to do in most cases is to ignore it, because a lot of times when you just ignore a problem, it will kind of work itself out the way that it needs to be represented in a better way, more effective way that won't be so negative. So in the moment, if it's bothering you, ignore it, because then that leads into the second piece of this that kind of helps with this. Disconnecting. Once you ignore the situation, it's probably even better for you to disconnect completely. I know right now we real bored. There's not much that we can do. So we find ourselves doing this all day. We're online, we're scrolling, we're double tapping, we're looking into the lives of everybody else. We're comparing our situation to everybody else's. And if it's already something going on that's disturbing your peace, being all up in everybody else's mix is probably not going to be the best bet for you. So you're going to want to disconnect. What do you do in the meantime when you're disconnected from everybody else's stuff? Watch a movie, read a good book, take a nap. Sleeping is always very good. And you just want to kind of get to a place where you're distracted. Distractions, when there is disturbance and negativity around you, it's good. You always want to avert your thoughts to something different than the bad. So disconnect, guys. A lot of times the internet and what everybody else has going on, and even sometimes the stuff that's going on in the world, will cause more negative feelings to stem from what you're already feeling. So ignore, then disconnect. And then the third piece of that is you're going to want to reset. When you are protecting your peace, this is the most important step, resetting. It's there. If it's affecting you, it's there. It's already a part. So what you want to do is get to a place where you pray, get in a quiet room and meditate if that's your thing. You know, I don't know what everybody's spirituality is like or what your higher power is, who you turn to for strength, but you're gonna want to reach into that, tap into that, and reset. A lot of people find ways to reset in solitude, maybe sitting next to a calm body of water, taking a long bath, sitting out on your balcony and listening to nature, whatever the case may be. I'm a really big fan of prayer. I definitely pray when I need to reset. I'm a very big fan of meditation when I need to reset. Putting on some different frequency music or maybe even some rain music and just kind of freeing my thoughts, letting them go. You have to reset when there's negativity in your spirit, in your space, and the people that you're dealing with, because what you're going to want to do is cleanse yourself. Detox. That's a great way to reset. Like actually physically reset, I know right now gyms and things are closed, but another good way to reset is sitting in the sauna. if you live in Florida, you probably can get away with sitting in your car and not turning it on, and you got a ready-made sauna. So those are just some things that you can do to reset, but it's very important that you do, because once you reset and you cleanse, it's easy to revisit the thing that may have been disturbing your peace in the first place, and you now have a clearer mind and can approach it in a better way. So just as a little recap, when we're talking about protecting our peace, number one, you're gonna wanna ignore whatever is happening in that moment, that person, that thing. Don't let it get a rise out of you. If you can recognize that a response to this situation may disturb your peace, don't do it. Everything does not deserve your attention in that moment. Everything does not deserve a response. Everything doesn't have to be an argument. Step two, you're gonna wanna disconnect. The first thing that we wanna do, especially right now because of all the downtime we have, is to jump online. We wanna scroll, we wanna see what's going on. If you're already in a bad space, more negativity is not going to help, unless you are following some inspirational speakers or someone that is going to help grow you in whatever your profession is, any hobbies that you may have. Those types of things are good to lean to, but a lot of times it's not what we're doing when we're scrolling and double tapping. So disconnecting from further negativity. So if you being on your phone or you being online is actually helping in a positive way, I'm all for that. But what I'm saying in disconnect is get away from the thing that is going to further put you in a more negative headspace. And then step three is going to be to reset, cleanse, detox, pray, meditate, get your thoughts away from the situation that was and come back to it with a clear mind, open mind, and ready to kind of tackle that thing. So that is what I wanted to talk to you about today, protecting your peace. Very, very important, guys. We are the only people that can protect our peace. And when it comes to people that we love in different situations, it's easy to kind of get wrapped up in having to respond, having to be in your feelings, having to be in your emotions. And it doesn't always have to be that way, guys. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you understand that it's not worth letting people have you acting crazy out here, and that you guys will take heed to this message and really, really practice protecting your peace. As always, if you want more information about Seasons of Life Therapy, feel free to follow me on IG at author Janae. Hit me up on Facebook, Janae L. Milton. And yeah, let's heal, guys. I want to leave you with this little piece, as I will at the end of every video every week. Life is absolutely what you make it. So let's make it a great one, guys.